Hey everybody, this is iLad, and I will very soon be streaming a little bit of Minecraft here on iLad Plays. Hey! Yeah, we already got, is it Bagan or Baggin? I don't actually know how you say your name, dude. I'm sorry. Uh, Good to see you on the stream, though. Alrighty. Just get everything in order here. There we are. Alright, so today we are going to be working on my big fortified inn. It's part of my kingdom on the V for Vanilla SMP. Yeah, so the last time I streamed this was actually on my other channel, which I recently more or less retired. All my old videos and stream archives and stuff are still up on it. But I had a dedicated Minecraft channel when I first started YouTube. And then I created this channel as kind of my variety channel. And that's where I'm going to be doing all video game content probably forever. So if you want to see me get all this stuff built, that would be an archive stream on iLad's Minecraft. There will be a link to it in the description once I get this video archived and everything set up for it. But yeah. So this is, the idea here is it's a fortified inn. I've got this big highway. It runs north and south. Spawn on the server is that away, roughly. Really, it's like sort of west of, what direction is that? It's a little bit west of directly south. And then my actual base is that away, and this fortified inn kind of marks the sort of the entry point. So the idea is going to be that you're coming along the highway, and all this will be sealed up right here, and there'll be these kind of guard towers and kind of an archway, and to get into the kingdom, like, you're gonna have to go past these murder holes, right? Which I'm gonna kind of restructure a little bit. I don't like the way they came out. And there's going to be plenty of opportunity for any invaders to kind of be shot down, whatever. But then the building itself is an inn rather than a true castle. So you come up this way, it brings you to the central courtyard of the inn. There's stables over here for guest horses. There is going to be kind of the necessaries, right? The facilities, as it were, in here. Up this way, there's going to be a staircase that goes up to a guard room, barracks type deal up on the upper level. This is where the murder holes are. Yeah, arrow slit kind of deal. Right? And then the inn proper is going to be back here. So here's the office. This is going to be kind of a dining area. Kitchens, kitchen garden. This is all going to be hoed up and planted with crops. Just storeroom. Let's see, come back out here. Off the office is the innkeeper's residence. Pretty spacious. And upstairs are the guest rooms. Right, of which I only have one bed in. But each one of these rooms is eventually going to have a double bed, probably carpet. We're looking down into the kitchens right now. That's got to have a roof over it. There's the garden and storeroom, but it's fortified, right? Like there's battlements all the way around on exposed walls. I don't know really how I'm gonna defend this section here. The chief threat, it's assumed, would be from the highway itself. Do need some kind of gate on this ramp that comes up from ground level. But most of the actual fortifications will be necessaries. Yeah, most of the fortifications will be out here on the road itself. I don't know what I'm going to do with this side of the building. I know that it's going to connect, like I said earlier, you're going to be kind of going through a tunnel almost on the highway. I'm thinking about putting in some kind of shops over here. And what that's probably going to be more than anything is selling speed potions. You know, for ease of traveling. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not that far along on planning that half of it. That's a lot less than half. This is the main building. But, yeah. So don't have really a specific plan for what I'm going to be working on during tonight's stream. Just going to be making progress as my materials allow. I'm going to start out, I think, by going ahead and working on the roof to the kitchens. Let's see. I do have a chimney planned out. Let me remind myself where that was. If you're not aware, it's been a while since I streamed the first part of this build. That's about how long it's been since I've played Minecraft at all. kind of been slacking a little bit on the Minecrafting. And that, unfortunately, is the case with most everybody on the V for Vanilla server. Stream stopped. Told my stream stop. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, it is going. It's not going super well. I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it picks back up again. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep going on the assumption that stream's gonna catch up eventually. I hope it does. This is the first time I've streamed in a while. It's the first time I've played Minecraft in a while. I would hate to lose all this. Really would. Crap. Alright, well, while I wait for the sun to go all the way down, let me see what I can do. About getting the stream back up. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, sorry for the pause. I think hopefully it'll be good for a little while. Maybe. Anyway. So what was I saying? So the Minecraft side of V for Vanilla has been pretty slow lately. A lot of people's interest have kind of taken a break, which is easy to do. You know, we've all been playing Minecraft for so many years, and I still love it, but it's easy to get distracted by other stuff that is a little bit less familiar, a little bit more exciting, you know? Yeah, so generally servers, sorry, I'm a little distracted. Generally the server is pretty empty when I sign on, and of course I don't even sign on all that often anymore, so the last time I was working on this, I would see PhD Phil. I know Doza really wants to play, but like with so many of the rest of us, like there's just so much else out there that's a little bit more current. Okay. Hopefully the stream's going well, because I definitely am having some lag on the actual gameplay here, which is fine. I'm not doing anything horribly dangerous. Yeah. So V for Vanilla though has been getting into a lot more diverse content. We've got a 7 Days to Die server up. There's an Ark server up, which unfortunately I'm unable to play on. Apparently something about my computer isn't really cooperating with Ark at the moment. That really sucks, because I was super excited. Well, it's kind of a mixed bag, actually. On the one hand, I was super excited to be recording Ark with the guys, and on the other hand, I have so much going on. It's kind of hard to do that. But yeah. Let's see. Gotta get me some stone brick stairs. I guess the short version of that is I haven't been playing Minecraft in a good long while, but then people I know mostly really haven't either. So it is what it is. It's kind of the natural life cycle, I guess, of any game. And with the right update, the right new content being added, there's no reason why Minecraft can't come back and be incredibly popular again. And I would like to see that happen. Like, not for YouTubing purposes, but just so I can, you know, be playing with the guys again. Alright, so I am actually streaming in 720p now. That's awesome. I guess all the lag got transferred to gameplay, which is fine. Shouldn't be a problem, just, you know, for the tasks I have going on tonight. Alright, so hey, it's Dougamus. How you doing, Dougamus? Thanks for stopping in. I very much appreciate it. Oh, and hey, by the way, guys, if anybody is interested in participating in a Minecraft UHC, a fun run, not a super serious recorded round, next Saturday night, midnight Eastern time, the V for Vanilla crew is putting on a UHC fun run. What I'm told, and this is not completely finalized or official or whatever, what I'm told is that the fun run game mode is going to be pretty standard UHC competition rules. But the map apparently is going to be crazy. And I don't know what crazy means. This is coming from Game and Toy. Soy, when Soy says crazy, I take his word for it that it's going to be crazy. Because he's an interesting guy, is our fish. Soy fish is he says it's going to be crazy. I'm absolutely taking him at his word. So he's a great guy, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do for us. Our UHCs had been run by C Money, and C Money, you know, has got life kind of developing, and you know how that goes, and so he's kind of backed out of V for Vanilla so he can take care of other bigger responsibilities. Wish him the best in that, of course. Let's see, use my last torch to make sure nothing spawns in there. But yeah, so if you want to play along with V for V crew, I'm not sure right now exactly how many people are going to be there. Or if, you know, if you're just interested in having a UHC that's not some super hardcore, everybody's going to laugh at you if you make a single mistake kind of deal. You know, we're really easy going. Very few of us, you know, do UHCs competitively. Actually, I don't, now that C Money is out, I don't know if any of us do now. You know, come by a week from now, 6 days from now, and join in. It'd be great to have you. You're all invited. It's down again. Crap. Okay. Well, let's see what my screen says. Alright, stopping the screen again. Oh, okay. Dougamus says he's still got it. Could be just a network thing. Like, I definitely see that I'm having some issues on my end. My connection is not going to be something that anybody's going to be envious of anytime soon. And it's getting dark, and I'm about to die because, yeah. Oop, and oop, and oop. Down we go. All right, so we go sleep right quick before all the creepers show up. Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay. Right. Where was I? Yeah, just generally, if you want to play UHC, show up. Let one of us know so we can get you whitelisted, obviously, but we'd love to have you aboard. Anybody watching this before August 20th? There we go. Which is the when the UHC is going to be. Okay then. So can't afford to drop. The server, the SMP, is in what we call UHC mode, which basically means we don't regenerate health when we die, or when we take damage. I mean. Like even if my hunger bar were all the way up, I wouldn't regenerate. So every little point of damage really matters, because it's super inconvenient to go brew potions or find a, what you call it, a healing beacon. Right, very cool. If I ever do a single player series, I'm going to have that still, because it definitely adds a lot to the game. But it is super inconvenient when you're building something big a long way from spawn. Spawn is where most or all of the beacons currently are. Okay, sorry Douglas, I just now saw your question. The UHC is, what's today? Yeah, today's the 13th. It's going to be the Eastern time. It's going to be the first hour, midnight. Okay, crap. Let me get my thoughts together. It's midnight on the 20th, but that's midnight of the beginning of the 20th. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're Central Time, it would be 11 p.m. on the 19th. Yeah, that's right. I expect it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I've always enjoyed the V4V UHCs and the fun runs especially, just because it's a little bit less pressure and there's always something wacky. Yeah, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's US. And again, if you're Central Time, that's 11 p.m. of the 19th. So it's like it starts with the very beginning of August 20th. I'm being that specific because when somebody says like midnight on such and such a date, I never know whether they mean the day of or the day after or what. Okay, cool. So, how do I want to do this? Just add on a little bit extra height to the chimney here. Yep. Because it is a recorded round, it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry, because it's not a recorded round, just a fun run. It doesn't really matter if you stream, record, or nothing. If you don't want to do anything special, the UHC, if you just want to show up and have a good time, that's awesome. It's totally fine. On the other hand, for those of you YouTubers out there, UHC with a group of people you don't normally get to play with could be content worth investing some time into. It's just totally up to you. Hey, what do you think of that? Actually know how I feel about this chimney. Let's see. Do something a little bit more like... Oh, stupid. Let's try that again. This. And do that. What's that do for us? It's a little weird down here. Oh, okay. Oh. Dealing with stairs is problematic. Dealing with stairs when you get it wrong the first time is really problematic. Trying to edit them. There we go. What's that? Put that in there. Yeah. Is it my favorite thing I've ever done in my entire life? No. Will it work? Yeah, I think it'll work for right now. I may come back and change that later. Haha. Yeah, Dogamus has some great content on StarMade. And if you also if you're really looking for more StarMade content, Dogamus and JW608 are two people I would highly recommend who are still actually active. And I will be active in StarMade again once we get the power update. I'm so looking forward to it. I really miss, really miss doing StarMade stuff, videos and streams and whatnot. I can't make myself do it until we get the update. Alright, sorry, just checking on stream health a little bit. Okay. So, let's see. Gotta get me some stone brick slabs. That'll probably be enough for what I have in mind. Come around here. The materials lying on the ground I can scoop up. Yeah, a little bit. Like one stair. Okay. No, I don't have a double monitor. What I have, sadly, is a cell phone that I'm using to watch the chat. Actually, you know what? Let me kill the Wi-Fi on it and just go mobile. That might actually improve my connection a little bit. So far with my video card, which is GTX 1050, I've been unable to get Minecraft to cooperate with any kind of a double screen setup. So I don't know if that's ever going to be in the cards for me with this video card. And it should be able to do it. Like, it's got the hardware side of things. It's just Minecraft itself doesn't seem to want to cooperate with it. So just single screen on my computer, and I keep an eye on chat through my cell phone. Right. Oh, it's just shovel break right when I need it. Yep, knew it. Okay, let's run for a bed. Yeah, how much crap spawned down there while I was running up here? Okay, not too bad. Just hate having my builds interrupted by like creepers and skellies and stuff. It'd be good. Yeah, that video card. I blew a crap load of money that I really couldn't afford on a brand new computer earlier this year, and that's where pretty much all my streams came from. Like I think I'd done a total of 2 streams with my old crap top, but it had gotten to the point that it couldn't even play StarMade anymore. Like, forget about recording, streaming, whatever. It couldn't play StarMade. About 5 minutes in, the laptop would just turn off because it was overheating. So I was like, well, you know what? I don't want to have to buy a new computer every couple of years. If I'm going to get one, I'm going to build it, and I'm going to do it right. And I still cut corners here and there because, I mean, come on. You know what 1080s cost? I can't afford that. But, yeah, I'm really happy with it. Of course, the laptop that I was using was several years old. It was probably about 4 years old. And it wasn't high-end when I bought it, so it's not really a surprise that it overheated a lot with new stuff. Alright, let me go finish cleaning up my dirt. Also get a distant view of that roof I just put in. Oh yeah, I gotta finish it up over there. Of course, I gotta put in the gable ends. Oh yeah, and I gotta get one more slab. Slabs, here's my slabs. Get one more slab right there. Yeah. That should be symmetrical. Cut that out as more scaffolding. Okay, and should be able to finish the roof from the garden there, so that's awesome. I really like the red nether brick, using regular nether brick stairs because, of course, I can't make stairs and slabs out of the red stuff. But I feel like having the 2 different shades of red plus the granite. I really like the color scheme here. To-do. See. Can't quite place it. Go. And awesome. That roof is finished except for the gable ends. That's really cool. Yeah, let's see. Thanks to that torch, I actually know where the center of the fireplace is supposed to be. There will, of course, be netherrack right there at that level. I'm going to go ahead and block it off dirt, just in case I inevitably walk off. Yeah, I mean, as far as building goes, like the cost effectiveness of building, I'm going to widen this out a little bit more. It can get more expensive, of course, because you're like, well, I gotta have this, and I gotta have this, and I gotta have this. But the value that you're going to get from that, man, I don't think I ever want to buy a pre-made PC ever again. Even though, like I said, I did cut some corners here and there. So I'm not rich. What I got for the price is just incredible. Then I went and sank a bunch of money into some LED fans that drove the price up without adding any actual functionality. Couldn't resist, couldn't help myself. Alright, that's gonna work right there. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty nice little hearth, actually. Alright, so did I lose a torch? Let me go down. Do I still know how to get down? Yeah. I did, though. I lost a torch somewhere, I think. No, I didn't. That's right. I took out 2, and I'd already used my very last one. Okay. I'll patch that up from the outside, make it look pretty later. Yep. Yeah, what Dogamus is talking about. He says his last build was 8 years ago. He's running the same rig, but of course some stuff's been replaced and upgraded. That is my goal. And even, when the day comes that I'm like, this motherboard is not cutting it anymore, replace it and everything attached to it. Still, I've got the case, I've got the fans. May not have to upgrade the power supply. It's a 500 watt, I think. Like, that's still saving money. So that's what I want to do, is just keep basically replacing pieces of this one. Okay, well, I got that roof built. Still, actually, I'm really thinking about like how I want to do the gables. How did I do them over here? Oh, I didn't. Cool. Yeah. So I'm going to not worry about that right now. I'll come back to it at some later date. But need to go and load up on some smooth stone, make some bricks, and start building these rooms up. Yeah, modular power supply would be nice. That's one of the corners I cut. I just got, your regular old power supply with all the cables built into it. Not that big of a deal. It's not like I don't have anything overclocked, so it's not like I'm really building up an intense amount of heat in there. But just for cable management, I do kind of wish you get some of those wires out. But that's okay. It's a small thing. Not that important. Not for my needs. Yeah, the case I have is actually designed with a lot of cable management options built in. Like I didn't splurge on the case, but I didn't really go low end either. So, like a lot of my cables are tucked neatly back behind the back panel, like the motherboard panel. But even at that, like it's a little messy in there. I don't have show quality cable management by any means. So it'd be nice to be able to get rid of some of that mess. But upgrading power supply or changing power supply is last priority. As long as this one still works, has enough power for what I'm running, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's see. I want... Oops. Yeah. Want that to start there. This roof is going to be lower slope, obviously, and it's not going to peak. Ah, come on. Like if we were actually discussing, how the rain would flow, it'd all be flowing back. Now I'm looking at it. Really, I'm not sure. Maybe I want each one to be, like, instead of going up every block, maybe I want it to go up every 2 blocks. Yeah, that's what I want. I didn't pick up either one of those. That is Spigot. I hate Spigot. We have to run it. Our server messes up otherwise. It's kind of obnoxious about things like grouping item drops. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to do what I want. I think. Close enough. That's good enough. Let's see. Does your computer get hot? Yeah. You can tell how. You can kind of tell how new the game I'm running is by the temperature in the room. If the door's closed, and I'm putting a lot of stress on the GPU or on the main processor for that matter, it heats up in here. But I've got I've monitored the computer temperature enough to know that the cooling is working just fine. Everything is doing great. So does it get pretty hot? Well, yeah, but in computer terms, no, not really. Right. Let's see. I'm not really a hardware expert, so super technical details are not really going to be forthcoming, but I think this is how I want this roof to run. I'm pretty sure it is. I know for a fact I'm going to have to get more nether brick before I can really make this happen. Let me get some distance out and I'll see what it looks like. Hey, swag thief. Suppose people might want to check out your channel, but if you really think that jumping on someone else's stream and asking that is a good way to get more subs, then I don't know, buddy. Especially with as few subs as I have, I don't know what you really think you're accomplishing. Also, it's rude. Don't do it again. Okay, yeah, I like that roof slope. I need to go... I don't have Optifine right now. I need to go right to the low end of it and kind of thicken it out a bit. Other than that, I like it. Yeah, I'm probably quiet. I'm probably mumbling. Let me see what my audio settings are like right now. Yeah, if I try to boost it, it's gonna distort it. I'll try to remember to speak up and not mumble as much. Alright. Can't jump. Oop. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Come out here and put these two slabs in. Good. All right, so I'm very happy with the line of that roof. I'm not going to bore y'all to tears by... Well, you know what? I may actually have some nether brick that I can put together back at my base. I'm going to run back there right quick. And if you haven't seen my Minecraft videos before, it'll give you a look at my base, too. It's not really a bad thing. Ooh, it will be a bad thing if I get there and have no inventory space. There we go. So, pretty quick, you're going to see the tower that makes up the vast majority of what I've actually built here on the server. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to build that tower. It was ridiculous. It's not even that overwhelmingly huge. It just took me a long time. Yep, I got a little rabbit pen right here. I don't even know how many rabbits are still inside. See a few. Oh, wow, more than I thought. That's good. We won't discuss what's going to eventually happen to those little buggers. Yeah. If and when I'm ever done with anything, I'll do a tour. I'll zip through here real quick right now. As the sun's setting anyway. Ground floor. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's skellies dropping to their deaths down that center shaft. The chimney. Storage room. Up here, this and one other floor above it is pretty much the same. It's just empty donut, not really anything going on. So I'll skip past the next one. Then above that, the rest of the way up is a piston-driven mob farm. So you're not going to be able to see anything, but yeah. If I had some night vision, I'd drink it. Oh, and a skelly saw me. Basically, they spawn in, pistons push them down into water streams, push them toward the center, they fall down the chimney, and land right there. Haha! Perfect timing. Yeah. I am digging a perimeter, which is another thing that's incredibly slow. I have reasonable rates for something that's not optimized at all. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, this is the one I wireframed. Yeah, that's right. Got a video back on my dedicated Minecraft channel where I'm in spectator mode on my camera account. I'm giving a tour of this whole tower, and I've got a little wireframe that I hand animated, which was all kinds of fun. Just kind of showing where I'm talking about. Oh yeah, let's how do you do nether brick? Is it just 2x2? It is. Awesome. Very good. Okay, and I'll just drop this stuff back off again. Quick tour with iLad, yeah. That's that's pretty much it. Underneath the anything killing me? No. Right underneath the right side of this structure is a natural zombie spawner, like a little spawner dungeon room. They spawn into water that washes them. Water lifts them, pushes them, drops them. So very, very, very simple zombie grinder. Got a fishing shack using Panda 4994's design, tweaked a little bit. One tweak that I've done with it is this tripwire kind of ties into it, so it only does lagfest when somebody's actually here in position. So if, there's no question that it would ever be running if I'm not actually using it. And that little fish and junk around. A little bit. Run out of storage room in there. Got a little mining camp over here. Mess hall. Yep. Oh, hello. Yeah, I forgot I had pressure plates in there. Barracks for the miners. Most of my beds I never got installed. Mine entrance. Royal mine, no trespassing. Quick drop. The actual mine entrance that I really use, because it's easier to get where I need to go most of the time. Little auto smelter. Just incredibly tiny and cheap. That's where I do nether brick smelting. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I think that's literally everything. Other than the road and the inn. I have plans drawn up, modeled in 3D and, what do you call it? Voxel, Magic of Voxel, for a palace, like the central keep of my castle. Because the tower is just a tower, it's not the keep. When I get around to doing it, it's probably going to go in this area right here. But I ran a little poll on Twitter to see what people wanted me to build first. Would they rather I do the inn or the palace? And the answer was the inn. So here we are. Only other thing I've built on the entire server is one little crappy shop back at spawn that probably has been half burned down by lightning. So, yeah. Right? So I can get the roof over the guest rooms now. So I have some nether brick. Really? How should this work? I don't think I'm going to worry too much about how this looks in back. I'm just going to kind of roll with it. So I'm just thinking here. Let's do it. Yeah, my palace plans are pretty epic, actually. Be starting those. In fact, it might be epic enough to actually get me interested in playing more regularly. I'll be starting those once I'm finished with this. It's definitely the next big build I'm going to do. And this isn't that huge of a build, so you're going to see it at some point, I think. Whoops. Not ready for that. But if that is right there... Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, so I'm going to have to adjust the roof a little bit. Not much. Whoops. Let's see. Let's chop this off completely. I guess I'm okay with this not connecting right there. Okay. Hang on. Getting confused. Yeah, I think so far so good. Comes back 2, and that comes back 2. I'll have to check it out from the side. I think I've got it right now, though. Now I can cover this up, and there won't be a gray streak in the roof. Didn't used to have to worry so much about roofs if you were the highest point around. Now that we have the elytra, it kind of matters. Alright. I'm going to adjust this the same way. I'm sure there's at least one more slab I've got to take out down there, but I'll worry about it later. Alright, Oops. Can't afford to waste those. Sorry, just checking something. Alright. I hope I have enough nether brick for this. I may not. I think I do. I have to resort to some dirty tricks, though. Fooling the eye kind of dealio. Oops. Oh, come on. I've got to make some more torches. I'm going to be in bad shape otherwise. Roofing these rooms over. I even thought of that. Aha. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't actually need the blocks, did I? Well, hey, thanks for stopping in. Very much appreciate it. Hope to see you the next time I'm streaming. Have a good one. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need all those. Oh yeah, good. I will have enough. That's awesome. So, Dugamus, mining fleet, is that going alright? When Ilad sleeps in Minecraft, I feel really tired. Yeah. It's the power of suggestion, man. Oh. Alright. That should pretty well take care of that. Let's see if I can get down more or less safely. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, crap. This isn't going to look quite as clean as I wanted. So I'm just going to start there. Oh, I do have more. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay. And then there I've got to do something like this. Probably even go a bit lower, yeah? Feather falling. Yeah, feather falling would be nice. Elytra would be nice. I actually have a pair. I'm just unwilling to use them for stuff like this. It's alright. Job hazards, right? Okay, that I think will do it. I think that's what I wanted. More or less. Let me get outside, get some distance. Yeah, I've got time. And see what it looks like. I know, I'm pretty sure I've got a little bit of roof work to do over here. Or do I? Does that look right? Yeah, I do. Okay. From the front, though, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, okay. So I've got to do a little work on the ends. Maybe not this end. Yeah, okay. Do have a little work to do here. Not too bad, though. Let's see, start right about here. Stuck in a few blocks on the way up. Every block on the way up. Let's see. Oh, no. What? How'd that happen? What have I got to do here? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I see this. I know what I did wrong. going to be a little bit of a pain to fix, but not too bad. Okay. That basically means I get to rip this all out. If it ends up being visible on the inside, I'll replace it with just normal blocks of it, because that wastes less resources than the stairs do. That's going to be pretty nice. Just being a little bit more economical with the build. Oh crap. That's build this size, that's a good thing. It is night. Why do you think I'm trying to sleep? Good. I need something a little bit more substantial holding up the roof. I mean, let's face it, that's not going to do it. I don't know what I want that to look like, though. I might just leave it and hope nobody minds. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to be picky about it. It's Minecraft. It doesn't have to be structurally sound, right? Right? Alright, okay, so where was I? Okay, it's fine. Anybody on an elytra who's that OCD is just going to have to live with it. From any angle that anybody's likely to see it by, it's going to be pretty consistent, so I'm happy with it. Just got to rip out some stone brick slabs up underneath that overhang, and should be good to go. Okay. And then, like, I just broke out a double line of them. Just go back and I put in a single line. Nuts. I said single. And this should keep the roof slope consistent and be what I wanted. Okay. Well, that's 2 big areas roofed. This place and guest rooms. And in fact, before I started streaming, is actually when I finished the warehouse roof. It was only half done in my last stream. Okay. Go clean up my scaffolding. I'm going to build a shovel, though. I'm getting tired of punching dirt. On the side of the screen with with the red panda, it's on an iPad or a keyboard. What? Oh, it's meant to be a keyboard. Yeah, sorry. Had to look back at my own little mascot. Let's see. Right, I was making a shovel. Got distracted. Do-do-do. Very good. Wait, what? Jeez, okay. I've already torn out the scaffolding. Now it's coming back here to tear it out again. That's good. Let me tell you a little story about my life lately. I, for random reasons, and I do mean totally random reasons, decided, hey, why don't I just try to give up most of my caffeine intake? Right, so don't joke about stereotypes, please. But my caffeine of choice had always been Mountain Dew. I know, I'm a gamer. I'm such a stereotype, it's awful. And I had gotten up to like 6 cans a day. And well, I know that's not good for me, but it's just like a lot of other bad habits, right? You know it's not good for you and you do it anyway. But it was also costing me a lot of money. Because they don't give that stuff away. So now I'm down to 2 cans most days. And I have actually had 3 today. But the last one was many hours ago. About 10 hours ago. So when I do things like go to tear down scaffolding 5 minutes after I tore it down, that's my excuse. Simply that I am not caffeinated. I don't have anything against caffeine. It's just anything like that is a problem when you stop using it to give you a boost and you start using it to feel normal. That's exactly where I was. Yeah, calories is a thing I'd given up a long time ago. Like really, it was Diet Mountain Dew. I stopped drinking sugar dew a long time ago. But just because it'd gotten to the point where I had to keep a constant flow of caffeine in order to keep functioning, I was like, this is not who I want to be. I have nothing against caffeine, and I'm gonna keep drinking it. I will be horribly surprised if I ever give it up completely, but it was definitely time to cut back. Okay, so I got that big roof built. I want to do the roof for the stable. I do not want to go find more nether brick. So I'm going to have to leave that be. What else can I do? I need some stairs for one. Let me look back at my plans. Can I show these plans? Do I have that set up right now? Yes, okay. Yeah, here's my 3D model. This is done in Magic of Voxel. Super handy for drafting Minecraft. I like it among many other reasons because, like, here's the actual model. Then if I want to do a cutaway, cool, huh? Great, really fast way of planning out a Minecraft build. Like, it's so fast to do stuff with this. Once you get the hang of it, of course. Of course, you also don't see the resolution that you get with Minecraft. So I have to do a double take every time to think, is this stairs or is this slabs? This, I believe, is going to be stairs. So let me go ahead and put in that staircase. So turn that off again. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. We got 10 stone stairs. Let me see if I've got any pre-built. Only a few. Might be enough. I don't think it'll be enough. Oh, wow, geez. Yeah, I thought I was going up farther than that. Yeah, that's enough. I think that'll do. Okay, so plan is eventually come up here. Be the guard barracks on this side, and then like basically a big platform with battlements over on this side. The fighting platform, or whatever they used to call it. Oh, no. It does need to go up one more level. So I gotta put a roof on the toilet room, basically. The red bear is actually, it's a red panda. It's more related to a raccoon than an actual panda. But because it's awesome. Best answer I can give you. Just a great little furry species. Okay, where did that come down at? Right here. Sorry, I tend to get stingy with my building materials. Alright, so I need to go up one more level. Stairs. Let's see. And then kind of fill in the landing up here. I'm just going to go ahead and make these solid blocks. A little wasteful when I could use slabs, but whatever, it's stone. And I need more. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, they very much do look like bears. Small bears. They're medium-sized dog size. Okay. Guess this just goes straight up right here. At one point, I had a plan for how I was going to redo the arrow slits. Now I can't remember what the plan was. They're definitely not staying exactly the way they are now. Worst thing about taking a break from Minecraft when you're in the middle of a project is you don't really remember how you were going to finish out all of it. Okay. Let me look back at the 3D sketch. I'm not going to put it up on screen this time, though. Okay, yeah, cool. Thought so. So the floor of the barracks is actually going to go all the way across here. Wait a second. Doesn't line up right, does it? Okay, I see it. It's actually going to go all the way across from here. Yeah. Go down and grab those bricks. And tear these out. Okay. Good. Good. So that's the barracks floor. The original plans didn't call for this, but I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a door here so the guardsmen can easily get to the guest rooms to deal with any unruly guests. Obviously, this is all for roleplay. Like, y'all get that, I'm sure. It's not, you know, not worried about unruly guests in my inn. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm 1 block short. Are you kidding me? Yep. Cool. Buzzing. I'm not hearing a buzzing. Very possibly some kind of feedback coming through my my microphone wire. I haven't been noticing it in a video, like we're in a recorded video. Let me see what I've got on my sound. I don't know. It's either some kind of feedback in the actual wires, or else it's really loud to be making it past my noise gate. I'll have to be keeping an ear out for that in my recordings. See if I hear it. Love my computer, but it is all of my YouTubing is done on a budget, so sometimes I pay the price for that. Let's see. I don't remember how I'm going to build that out, so I'm just going to leave it right for now. This is going to go straight across. Need to roof this over. Oh yeah, I've got one more stack. Good. Okay, let's see what I had on the plan for this. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, so actually this needs to go straight across too. Trying to finish before it gets any darker. Ah. Okay. Oh. Not completely where I wanted to be, but it'll do. I actually use a headset. It's one of the Razer headsets. With plenty of filtering software. VST host with some replugs plugins. I'm pretty happy with its performance actually, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm looking at getting a a desktop mic for Christmas maybe. It would be nice to kind of improve my microphone hardware somewhat. Something that needs a little bit less filtering on the software side would A, be easier to set up, and B, would record and stream with a little bit less distortion. I finally, I think, managed to minimize the distortion that shows up in most of my stuff, but it could be better, and it could be more reliable. So maybe in 2018 y'all will get a little bit of an upgrade to my my audio quality. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay. Oh geez, I never lit this place up. Pretty dark when you gotta go take a crap. Alright, that's a little better. Let's see, anything light this up. It's not even centered. Symmetrical, whatever. Cool. I thought I had this place lit up. I guess I didn't. Yeah, it should be light enough. Cool. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the chat about different microphone hardware setups. YouTube is kind of funny in some ways. Like, on the one hand, if you already have the computer or video game system or whatever, anyway, computer really, I guess, is needed. No, it's not either, because my bro, Jericho over on, sorry, my caffeine-less brain is having trouble thinking of his channel name. Full Incense, there we go. Runs it just off a PS4. His computer is not really involved. very much, except maybe for like thumbnails and stuff. But anyway, if you already have the hardware, like as far as your computer video game system, you can get into YouTubing for basically no money. Like all the editing software you could possibly need is free through HitFilm. By the way, if you wanted a clue on how to get free editing software, HitFilm is your go-to answer for that question. Your recording software via OBS is free. You can do thumbnails using free graphics editing. Like, you can pretty much get into YouTubing for absolutely no money spent. But if you want it to be right, like competitive with the guys that are really serious about it, it's going to be expensive. I'm right kind of in the middle of that. Like, I'm not willing to put a whole lot of money into it. In fact, a lot of the extra hardware that I have, beyond the absolute necessities, given to me for free by friends and family, mostly family. But yeah, I am still very much on a tight budget. I'm never aiming to do YouTube for a career. That's one thing. Ah, crap. It's just a hobby. I do it because it's fun, and when it stops being fun, y'all have seen the last of me. But it's just one of those interesting things. Like, it's entry level, no money whatsoever, assuming you already have the computer, the games. But to do anything serious with it, it just quickly gets expensive. You like the granite? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. You know, I see why people hate granite. I really do. I'm not really one of them, but if I can get somebody who hates granite to look at what I've done with it and say, hey, that's pretty cool, then I'm having a real good day. I like forcing myself to use unconventional stuff too. Like I know it doesn't look spectacular yet, but the red nether brick, it's so hard to build with stuff like that. And I'm not there yet. What I'm going to end up doing is a whole lot of stuff like that, and probably a few other little touches to kind of shape it up a little bit. So it's not just going to be these big squares of red. Let's see. I don't know. I'll put some thought into it. But, you know, because if you don't do stuff like this, then what's this going to be? It's going to be all gray, maybe with some white diorite for contrast. And a lot of people have done that, and a lot of people can make that look really nice. But I wanted to push it a little bit. I don't have any problem with doing it that way. It's just not what I wanted. I've found YouTube to be really enjoyable, but it's because I like all aspects of it. I enjoy doing the thumbnails, I enjoy editing, I enjoy streaming. Of course, I love playing video games. If there was any part of it that I didn't get that much satisfaction out of, I would be out. Just only do it for fun. And that's the way to go. Like, I'm really excited, you know, for the 21st century to be able to hand people the opportunity to do YouTube for a living. Like, that's incredible. I think it's a great thing about our world and about the internet that's a possibility now. But a lot of people get into it for money, and they are crazy. They need to go and get an honest job. very few of them are successful with it. And that's awesome, and I'm happy for them. The vast majority of people who think they can get rich off YouTube, they just need to go out and find themselves a job. It's either something that's really fun, oh, and hey, maybe there's a little money attached to it, or else it's something you need to stay away from. That's my opinion, of course. I agree with Douglas on that. Like, subs are awesome. I like views. Views matter. Comments matter. Subs, it's kind of like imaginary internet points in a lot of ways if they're not watching or commenting. I don't even care that much about likes. I don't pay that much attention to it. Views and comments. That's what lets me know that people actually like what I do. And you two who are in my comments talking right now, I'm very grateful for y'all, because y'all always show up if I'm doing anything. And thank you very much for that. Just trying to do a little spawn proofing in here. Don't want anything dropping on my head. And I think that's going to do it for the stream. Got some resource gathering to do before I can even do another roof. Most of the structure is built. I could do a few more boring gray walls, but y'all don't really want to watch that. And I've rambled till my my throat is practically hurting from me talking too much. So probably your ears too. But all I need is a shout out from someone with 1 million, then I'll be cruising. You know, a huge boost I got in StarMade was actually from the official StarMade people, like tweeting and retweeting and calling attention to my channel and to my videos. That did wonders for this channel. Like, for a long time I was doing this channel just with like 12 subs. And then all of a sudden people are starting to watch my StarMade stuff, and a lot of that's because the devs actually promoted it. So that was pretty great. Man, I want to get back into StarMade. I really do. Anyway. This is still looking kind of rough, still kind of plain in a lot of places. I promise you it's going to be more awesome than it is. Like that building right there, that's the most complete section, and it's a long way from being finished. So, for those of you who showed up to the stream, and for those of you who are watching the archive stream afterward, thank you very much for your attention and your time. If you're kind of halfway liking what I've done so far, I think you're really going to be happy once I get a lot more progress made. There will be more streams of this building. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. Once it's done, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, there is a palace already planned out. I could show you the plans. I'm not going to. But it'd be a surprise. But thank you so much to everybody who's taken the time to watch any of this, live or recorded later. And I hope to see y'all in the future. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.